Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am Fify Hanis Binti Shaful Bahari. Will do a demonstration of my system, which is automatic dissolved oxygen sensor. I use Arduino IDE software to run the programs. Generally, block diagram of the system is classified into three parts. Firstly, DO sensor will give the input to the microcontroller. Then, microcontroller will program the input using fuzzy logic method to get multi-level of voltage. Lastly, at output part, LCD display will display DO value and output voltage, while motor driver will receive the signal then transmit to the aquarium pump to operate. Firstly, I will explain roughly about the coding of the system. There are four main parts in the coding. First, read input from DO probe. Second, fuzzy logic control. Third, display on LCD display. And lastly, transmit output to the motor driver. Next, all parameters used need to define in the coding. Then, in fuzzy logic part, the system is classified into 5 levels, which has input and output. The input is when DO in critical, bad, intermediate, good, and excellent condition. Meanwhile, the output is a voltage and is used to determine the speed of the system. The outputs are when the speed is off, very slow, slow, fast, and very fast. To make the system operate correctly, 5 rules is implemented using if-then condition. First, if DO is critical, then speed very fast. Second, if DO is bad, then speed fast. Third, if DO is intermediate, then speed slow. Fourth, if DO is good, then speed very slow. Lastly, if DO is excellent, then speed is off. Next, the input from DO probe need to divide by 1000 because the unit is in mg per liter. And the pin used to give a signal to the motor driver also defined here. Here, we can see float output equal to fuzzy defuzzy 1, where this is a process called defuzzification. Lastly, the program ends with display the output in serial monitor and LCD display. Okay, let's start. In order to run the system, first thing first is preparing the probe. First step is by making 0.5 mol per liter of now solution by dissolving 20 gram of sodium hydroxide into 100 ml of water and wait until the solution cold. Precaution, the solution is hot and corrosive, then we need to be careful when handling the solution. After the solution is cooled, the second step is unscrew the membrane cap and fill it with 2/3 of now solution. In this step, it is very important to ensure that there is no air bubbles in the membrane cap before screwing back to the sensor probe to get the accurate data later. Now, let's move to the third step where we need to calibrate the sensor by uploading the coding. We need to open the serial monitor and wait it until the ADC voltage is stable. As you can see, the reading of ADC voltage in the serial monitor is between 507 and 512. So, the value will be entered in the coding to upload it and calibrate the sensor. When the sensor probe is ready, then we proceed to test the system. By referring to the LCD display, we can see that the reading of the system is 6 and above. It means that the mini aquarium pump will not operate because the condition is off. Meanwhile, if the reading of dissolved oxygen shown between 0 to 5.9 mg per liter, then the load will operate with the required voltage given. As the conclusion, the output voltage will also determine the speed of the mini aquarium pump motor to rotate slowly, very slowly, fast and very fast. The motor will constantly rotate until the DO rise back to the value required by the fish.
Thank you.